a happy day after Thanksgiving, otherwise known as Black Friday. This is Michelle. I'm the owner of Revolutionary Resume. I'm here every Friday at 11:45 with job market updates. Let us get started. What is going on this week? So, I briefly mentioned that the September jobs report was due out last week. So, we have 119,000 jobs are added to the U.S. economy, which is much better than what was predicted. So that is incredible news. Yay, yay, yay. Right now, the unemployment rate ticked up yet again. The unemployment rate is at 4.4%. We have the most people unemployed in the last 10 years. So it's a higher amount than the last 10 years. So that is a lot going on there for sure. Let's talk about some good news. This employee, USPS employee, was doing a delivery and a gentleman fell out of a motorized wheelchair, clearly clutching his chest, clearly having a heart attack. And he gave CPR until emergency crews arrived. So that is a hero. The gentleman lived long enough to say goodbye to his family, and only because of this gentleman's hard work. So kudos to him. Everybody needs a guy like that in their life. So let's see what else is going on. What else is going on right there? Oh, hey, how about this? We are having a Black Friday sale, 10% off all my services. And this year we do have a brand new DIY kit. You don't have to talk to anyone. It's a flat rate. You get cover letter, sample cover letter, 3 sample interview thank you letters, an outline on how to do your resume, and a whole presentation on step-by-step how to do your resume, as well as an entire workbook. So it's a great deal. You can also do gift certificates. I do want to talk about some other things in the job numbers. It's 12% less likely right now for someone to reject a job offer than it was just in 2023. So that is coming down. Hiring rates are at a 10-year low, matching what I said earlier. The tips for this week: how to navigate when you turn in your notice, an employer asks you who your next employer is. You don't want to burn bridges, particularly. How do you answer that question? And that is a tough one. It really is not any of their business. It doesn't apply. If you are happy to share, go ahead and share. But if not, there are ways to answer that. And there was a great article on write-up on how to address these kinds of things in an exit interview. And I'll go ahead and post that in the links because it's got a lot more information than just how to answer that question. Also wanted to talk to you about employers. When you get a call for a referral for an ex-employee, what you can and cannot say. And that can be a minefield to navigate. Most of the time, the only things that you should be divulging are their pay rates, what their job title was, and if they're rehireable, and literally nothing else. So there was, again, another great article with tons of those tips and tricks for HR folks to be able to navigate that conversation. And I think that's another helpful one that I will post in the comments. If you are watching this on YouTube, you'll be able to see the comments either on my personal LinkedIn or on my Facebook page, Revolutionary Resume. That is all I have for this week. I lied. The October job report is not going to be coming out at all. And the November report will be scheduled to be released late on December 16th. So that is all I have for this last Friday in November. Have a great holiday season. I will see you all here next Friday. Ta-ta!